Hi, it's me again. And I believe this will be one of most probably last videos of me doing this. Um, I just want to express my gratitude towards each and every one of you who has supported me, who has listened, watched to my videos, who have commented, to all of my friends, to my partners, especially to my last partner, to my previous partner. I want to express my gratitude and gratitude towards myself and my inner guidance for not giving up on me, for pursuing, for expressing, for growing, vlogging. I did so much vlogging, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. But I remember my ex always telling me, like, you keep oversharing. And I cried so many times because I didn't want to, but I felt so unheard. I felt so unseen. I felt like my emotions didn't have a space or place to be held, especially at my partner. That's why I kept doing what I did. That's the main reason I was searching for ways to express myself, to express those emotions that were keep stuck within. Vlogging, telling to all of my friends, because it felt like I didn't get support from his side, even though he was doing his best. He was. Yeah, I know he did. I mean, he could have at least gone to some therapy or go read a book or learn how to listen. But because he didn't, I started doing that. I started encouraging him to do that, like go to therapy, learn how to express your emotions. So then I went on workshops. I learned how to listen. I started attracting these wonderful experiences and blessings. I started vlogging because if I wouldn't have stayed sane or survived. Because it was really like, and I know he didn't believe that, but I was already on the point of even unaliving myself. So, and I don't see nothing shameful in that, because anyone can come to that point easily. But I am grateful, forever grateful, for everybody who listened, for everybody who held space for me. Yes, you. That you held space. And I will not judge, and I am not judging or evaluating anyone who does that in their own way. Now I am finally seeing it with other people. Oh, they're just expressing themselves because they feel like they don't have a space for their emotions to be held. But that space should be found within. I kept attracting emotionally unavailable people until now because I did not a space for my emotions. I was not emotionally available for myself. Not for others. I was emotionally available for others. I was a people pleaser. And I don't need to explain myself anymore. It's such an amazing feeling that I feel completely cured. Like just by doing these videos or sharing, I shared to a lot of friends. Now I have a best friend, one best friend, and I share with my bestie. And then I have a couple of really good friends, but I don't see them anymore because I moved. But it doesn't matter because even when I call, like the energy shifted because I started giving space to myself. I started listening to me. Because in one point I realized I'm just seeking space. And you all know from my journey, I started gaining weight. I'm feeling so much better because I started creating space. And emotionally unavailable people don't seem to, they don't attract me anymore. And it's so weird because I didn't know this could actually exist, you know? So whatever it is that you're doing, and if you have a feeling like that you're doing the same, that you're in a partnership and it feels like you're just over explaining yourself to others or oversharing stuff online, or you're creating vlogs or blogs, or it's because you're trying to find a safe place or safe space for your feelings, for your emotions. Maybe they have not been validated or carried when you were younger, and it's just a trauma. And when you heal it, oh my goodness, it's like I asked myself, why don't I have this urge anymore to sing? Even though I love music, I always felt obsessed with music. But now it's like, okay, if I do it, I feel great. Nowadays, I just keep reading stuff and going out in nature and going to work, and I'm not even tired. I'm not like, oh, you're tired from work, maybe that's why you're not motivated in creating stuff. No, I don't have a purpose. No, not a purpose, but I'm starting to create things out of a different space, and it feels odd. Because now I know that when I'm going to create a song and I create my healing music that is coming up, and something more is coming up, and I'm not gonna jinx it, it's coming from a different space. And wherever you are in your journey, I am so proud of you. Write it down, share it to others. And there's going to be a time, like for me, I deleted so many posts or archived them because I was like, wow, I was sharing so much information, too personal, But because I did, I got the feedback to learn, to grow, and I kept growing. While my previous partner, I hope he doesn't have hiccups now, and even if he's watching this, like, I hope he understands that all I wanted for him was in his best. And I did my best, and he did his best, but I knew that him not sharing, at least to me, like his feelings, his emotions to me, if he keeps just shoving it down, you end up getting sick. And I did that within myself. And he did it externally. I don't know how to express that. And when I saw him being motivated and started creating art, which I kind of encouraged him to do, I always was the encourager of everybody, you know, the people pleaser, the person who wants to motivate everybody. I wanted to activate him, obviously, because it felt like he just came home from work and went take a little nappy and then went video gaming, you know, for hours and hours. Occasionally he would go out. That's kind of it. So that's how I saw him every day. And everything that I wanted to share to him was a burden. And I know, because he was tired and exhausted and he did his best. But, you know, and I was there for him at some tragic events. But this is not a story from my past. This is not the intention of this video. The intention of this video is how forever I will be grateful for each and every one of you. And I encourage you to not listen to anyone. If you feel the urge, express, even if it's not pretty, even if you're ashamed of it. Like, I was just talking about my previous relationship. It's super personal, but it feels so right to express it, because not only have I already processed it and healed from it, by doing this, what I'm doing now and what I did helped me come to myself, helped me reconnect with myself, helped me swirl inwards, like, you know, like I embraced myself inwardly. And it feels like you're being offered a new life. Like, hey, what do you want to do? Here, start. I'm so grateful. I am alone right now, but I'm happy. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but I can truly say from a really deep part of me, I'm happy. And I miss this person, and I miss a lot of my friends. But I'm so happy. Because I finally cured the main traumas within me just by acknowledging my emotions. I took space for them. I created space for them. I heard myself. And I guess it's a process for each and every one of us. I believe a lot of people, which I saw, get through this point exactly in their 30s, their 40s. I'm 35 right now. I think it's a completely normal process. If it happens earlier for you, great. Lovely. Amazing. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm 35 and it's happening to me. Nope, not anymore. It's just such a blessing. So I believe this video will be one of the last updates about where I am at in my life, like the last vlog that I'm doing. And I wanted to express my gratitude towards everybody listening, towards YouTube for holding space Yeah, to YouTube. I am so forever grateful for this platform, that I can create this. And I'm so forever grateful for myself to keep on growing and pushing and thriving, and until I reach the goal. And what is the goal? I have my own, and you have your own. And for once, I'm not gonna share it. Because those who can feel it can feel it. Words are not needed here. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you. I love you. And I wish you all of the best. I will keep creating content where I share my opinion and stuff, and la 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 la, or spiritual practices and teachings. And I will keep on creating healing music that I am forever grateful for everybody who listened to my life, who was there at my lowest and my bestest. Thank you. You are appreciated and loved. May your life be blessed with all the best. Your river.